Hello. Hello, hello. There we go. We're good. Come on. Focus, focus, focus. I hope that everyone is well. I need to move this shirt. Oh, forgive me. I'm all over the place today. Absolutely all over the place this evening. Let's just get rid of that. Oh, it's warm here in the UK today. It's been a beautiful day. Really has been nice. And although a bit stressful, but otherwise good. Tonight, I was out a lot longer than I expected today, for one reason or another that I'm not going to go into. And I didn't get anything sorted out for tonight, so I've just gone for straight. I'm going to do a bit of lobby jumping around. At 9 o'clock, I might decide to open up a lobby and just do some PSR stuff. Really don't know. If I do, it's probably just going to be nice, easy GR4, similar to what I did last week. We shall see. Not doing anything with the daily races tonight. I just do not want the pressure. Don't feel up to it. My mind's not in the right place, so I'm not going that particular route. I'm just looking in this room because I've got a friend's room here, and the member list is, I'm not sure who the friend is in there. Is that all? There's got Obi-Wan Kenobi. I don't know. Or what I might do is just, I don't know. We shall see. Ooh. Or I might just jump into a few other. I never know what the difference between full rooms and not full rooms is. Really don't know the difference with that one. There's not that many people that seem to be out and about. There's two, one, one with 5 there on Red Bull, with a French one. So I'm just going to look for a few of these at the moment. Oh, don't want to do drift. We don't do drifting. There's a Nordschleifer one. I imagine there'll be a few Daytona ones because of the daily race this week. Got 9 out of 16 on a Porsche Cup practice race. Porsche RSR. That's a GR3 one. But they're going to be, they're practicing for something. Tokyo Expressway one. There's all sorts in here. Another Porsche Cup one. There's a few of those. What do we fancy? That one looks interesting. GR3 Seaside. Let's have a little look and see what's what. Only a few people in there. We need a GR3 car. 2 minutes to race. Let's just change the car. We'll go with the Aston, I think. And we're just going to take it easy. We'll just take it easy. I'm not keeping up too much with the chat at the moment. I can see there's stuff in there from all sorts of people. So hello to everybody that's joined. I see Drac Fury's in. Hazard's in. Obviously said hello earlier on. Richard is in. Grenster's in. Greg's in. Richard's happy to throw a lobby. Hey, mate, if you want to open up a lobby, I'll jump in. Obviously, I'm going to do this one because I'm committed to this one now. But hey, mate, if you want to throw up a lobby and run a lobby tonight, I'm more than happy just to jump in and just race with you guys. I just need to chill tonight. I'm just not in the right frame of mind for hosting and managing and making sure everything is all hunky-dory. I just want to take it easy tonight. Jack Fu, I don't get the poll question, Mitchell. Basically, what I said in the Discord is that I was just going to do lobby hopping all night. But there's a few people that said, can you please do PSR racing? We want respectful, clean racing. There's several people have asked for it. And I'm just doing a poll to see how many people do actually want to race it. So are we going to wind up with 5 or 6 people who are going to race it? So I've already got a few that are no's, but of 8, 75% are saying they'll run it. So I mean, there's only a handful of people that actually want to race tonight. So if we don't get very many, I'm just going to stick with lobby hopping. If we get quite a few people that are registered, we'll do a registered PSR only, so friends only run. Or if we get a lot of both, then I might open up a public one. But I'm interested in those that actually physically want to race tonight. That's my main thing. For the moment, though, I'm just gonna first one. I'm not going to do very well. I'm just going to chill, just run, get in the groove a little bit, and see how we do. Just see how we do. I have got a lobby room set up, just on GR. Same parameters as last week, so 4 and 4 tire and fuel, 6 laps, stuff like that. And we might just do a few of those, and I'll just grab a GR3, GR4 car at random, track at random, just whatever I feel like doing. Or, as I said, if somebody else opens up a lobby, then I may well jump in. I know I said to Unfazed earlier on, he was looking forward to doing the Lambo. If he wants to do the Lambo, open up a lobby, and I may well jump in and do that with him. Oh, I nearly followed Richard off there. I think Richard's a bit glitchy. This is very different to the GR4s. Trying to get past Richard's going to be interesting. It is all over the place. And I don't mean all over the place driving, I mean all over the place glitching. Oh, let's just move the screen over so you can see what's going on. Yeah, sorry, just saw that. I'm going to leave on this screen all night now. I'm not going to mess around. Won't be moving over. Yeah, no, I'm not blaming Richard. Oh no, please don't start with me. I'm not blaming Richard. I can see he's glitching. I know it's not his fault. I'm just saying I'm gonna have to work hard to get by because of the glitching. I don't know when to make the move and where his car's gonna be. It's not a... Oh crikey, I've started it already. Started the arguments already. Oh. At least it is ghosting out Richard when he does that, so that's not quite so bad. Or is it my connection that's glitchy? I don't know. Could be. See, this guy in front's glitching. I wonder if it's me. My connection's bad. Oh. Oh, come on, get round, get round, get round. think Richard just glitched right off the track then. One minute he's in front of me, the next minute he's on the gravel. Ooh. I just took a trip through the gravel, but can't put that down to any glitchiness. That was driver error. To lead is 8 seconds down the road and disappearing. The inside for the chicane, even though I'm a bit off where I'd want to be. Too deep. Oh, around we go. Just out of Richard's way. I was going to drop it there. Just managed to gather that up. Whoa, what happened there? Oh, that one seemed a little bit glitchy. A little bit glitchy. There's a lot of people who seem to jump out of that one. Look at that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people DNF from that. Woo. Very, very, very glitchy. Very glitchy indeed. Yeah, not a good one. Which is a bit of a shame. Bit of a shame. So we might have to bail on that one. Richard, are you going to open one? Are you going to open up a lobby? If you're going to open up a lobby, I'll come join yours. Good evening, Attacker. How you doing? I think we might need to bail on that one. That was a little bit too glitchy. Let's go with this one. There's a lot of GR3s tonight. Oh, we missed the quali. We missed the qualifier for this one. That's a shame. That's the only trouble, is you can't see the ones that are about to go into quali. Be quite nice if you could. That looks like that's an actual proper race. That's a free run. Let's have a little look. May well be that I just open up my own lobby and be done with it. Is Richard going to open one? Is Richard going to open one? How come Richard's been put in a timeout? What have we got regarding the poll? At the moment, 10 votes, probably 6 people. Well, there are 6 people have gone for yes. We've still only got 8 people wanting to race. So I think I'm going to keep it just the way that it is at the moment, or open up a public lobby, one or the other. Richard says 1 up now. Well, I don't want to see it. Oh, there we go. Sources GR4. There we go. Let's do this one for it. Like I said, at 9 o'clock, I might open up my own PSR rules one and just bounce around doing whatever I feel like. Come on, PS5. Why are you running so slowly? Come on, PS5. Why are you running so slowly? Ollie's saying make a public lobby. Unfazed, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, no, it's timed out. Let's just try again. I'm just chilling for an hour while I think what I'm going to do. I'll put it out there. If we get enough people that want me to open up a lobby, I'll open up a lobby and just bounce around. The servers are being a bit weird tonight, are they? Oh, not. We've got to get used to this attendance. Let's give that a go, I think. Unfazed, I was just going to do just a nothing night, just chill, but I had so many people say, can you please do a PSR lobby night, that I'm interested to see how many people were saying do it and how many people are actually going to run it. Whoa. Well, this is the other way around to what I'm used to. I'm used to this the other way around. This bit I'm used to, this way. I haven't got a clue, Drac. No idea. Not my lobby. Me don't care. Maybe I'm phased. Like I said, I'm going with the flow tonight. I just want it nice, easy, no hassle. Woo. Too late. Way too late. Oh, barrier collisions are on. Ho, ho, ho. Cool beans. Steer clear of the barriers, Mitchell. They're gonna hurt. I was just about to move off the racing line then. I saw Grandster was hanking through there like a million miles an hour. Right, let's see how we go. Hello, C-Tech. Not very many people who want to race. What's Grantster doing in here? He's supposed to be doing the daily race C to get his A+. Woo. Fourth in amongst some pretty quick players. Oh, Ollie got a penalty. 2-second penalty. Big. Woo, what happened to Ollie? WAC, sure, it's my way to go this week. Tomorrow may be a good day. How come you're not doing it tonight, though? I thought you'd have been doing it tonight. Making the most of all the people that can't get up to speed around Daytona. He's spun on the grass. Oh, you've been doing it. How you been doing? You've been winning? Have you been winning? How's it been going? How has it been going? We've got a few more people in now. Up to 10 people now. The 10's just not overly quick around there. 1 win and the rest top 5. That's cool. That'll help you to get up towards your A+. Keeping top 6. The Beetle is a meta car. Oh, what, around Daytona? No. Really? It always used to be the Supra. Used to be the car, the go-to car around there. I guess Ollie's going to be in the Mercedes. I would think it'd be in the Mercedes anyway. God, I'm going to open my window. It's awfully warm in here already. Ugh. Although when it gets dark, I'll have to close it because we'll have all the bugs in. Let's just open up the window for a bit. Lad prefers Daily Beat. I haven't done either. I might try and do a little bit of running tomorrow during the day and just see which one. I'm undecided. I quite fancy Daytona in the GR3, if I'm perfectly honest, and to work on the GR3 car. I'm going to stick with this car because. Yeah, get the mosquito net for it. I probably will when we move. I'm not going to bother with it now. I probably will when we move. Looks like there was some good racing around here at the weekend in the British Touring cars. Holky said to me there was a few people that were winding up a crash in turn 1, I think being the gravel. Not caught up with the replay yet of the pre-TCC, just not had time. Mediums are quite nice around there. I need to get used to the medium, top and hard with this car. And then I've got to work out which tyre I want to use in each one, which potentially could come down to qualifying and then starting position. However, you're not going to know where you're going to start for the second race because that depends on where you finish for the first one. So it's a lot of unknowns for me when we do go into the BTCC stuff. So at the moment, I'm just getting a feel for this car on the different tyres. And the mediums felt pretty good. Steering clear of the hards for the moment. It's certainly late into that corner a little bit more on the soft. That one also. Braking a little bit later than on the mediums. Whoa! Okay, broke a bit too late there. Thought I'd just say hello to Mad Hatter in the gravel there as well. Just making him feel at home. Right, how quickly do these tyres clean up after being through that bit of gravel? Relatively quickly, actually. They feel pretty warmed up already. Okay, 1 minute. I won't get to try the hards. We'll stay with the softs. We're racing those, and then I'll try the hards in the practice for the next one. Braking for this corner so I don't overshoot. Lad says, soft Smidge, I think I'm on the soft Hokie is at turn 1. I'm saying hi. Jack Kobe back on this track and combo where he did the number 2 in the world. Yeah, he was awesome around here, Jack Kobe. He will be one to watch. And I think he was in the 4C. Awesome, absolutely brilliant. I'm in this just to get a feel for the car for the race that we've got to do. Or the races that we'll be doing at some point. Whoa! Winning a bit hot there on this guy behind, guy in front of me now. The Dalbo guy through. I might have bumped him into that corner when I was trying to go down the inside of Kobe. This guy's glitchy as well. I think that's why I bumped him before, I think. Just a bit glitchy, I don't want to do it again. He gets close and then suddenly shoots away. I'm not sure how close I am to him or not. Pull a move on both those two. Two into one's a bit satisfying, it's clean, I think. GT might be doing what I'm doing. He's running on the BTCC car. I think he's running Volvo, which will be his colours. The draw was done on the weekend. Oh, sorry, Tom. Trying to find a clean pass through here. Not easy. We've got a good exit off there. Can you get down the inside? No, it's still going to be his corner. He's ahead. I'm not far enough ahead. He's on the grass. Hello, Zach. What are we racing today? All sorts. I'm not in control. I'm far enough alongside this time to claim that one. He's going to come back at me. Don't go on the grass. Whoa, he's got down the inside. What a move. Oh, that cost me 2 places. I didn't see that one coming. Slow out of there. Richard's got away. Been a bit of a battle going on back here, which has cost us all a little bit of time, I think. But what a battle it's been. Keeping Mad Hatter behind me is not going to be any easy task. Watching the radar, watching the delta. Don't go off, Mitch. No. We can get that back. Went in too deep, went in too hot, way too hot. It's alright. Now we just got to keep it together through this last left-hander, and then we've got the right-hander. Watch the defensive line. It's going to go around the outside. No! He's got me up. Oh, you swept round the outside like a pro. No, that's not how it's supposed to happen. That is not how it's supposed to happen at all. Oh dear. Zach says, hello, what are you racing today? Whatever. I don't know. Haven't got a clue for the moment. Not a clue. I'm just sitting in Richard's lobby and he's deciding what we're doing. I just wanted a nice, easy, chill night tonight with no messing, just chilling out. And I thought I defended on Hatter and he punished me. He punished me into that corner, round the outside. Beautiful move, beautiful move. Just goes to show what I need to do is just squeeze a little bit more, I think. Richard, you do what you want to do. Personally, I don't like the carts, but hey, you do what you want to do, mate. You do whatever you want to do, my friend. This is the point. When people when people are hosting, they need to be able to do what they want to do, run the cars they want to do, with the settings that they want, with the race settings that they want. So you do what you want, my friend. Hadlan said, bit jumpy every now and then, but that was moist. I think he means that was good. That was good. I enjoyed that. Ollie says that was a good battle. I enjoyed it too. I did enjoy it too. It's quite nice just to relax and not think about what's coming next and worry about stuff and just race, just enjoy it, which is what I wanted to do tonight. Although it's rather hot. Oh, we're staying at Brands, are we? We're doing another one at Brands. Woo! Whoa. Cool. Let's go. Second chance to do better. Can I keep Mad Hatter behind me this time? Well, he's starting in front of me on the back foot already. I love that Aston Martin in front. I should have gone with that. But I do need to get used to this Atenza. Mad Hatter's not messing around now. He's got Jacoby in his sights. Well, Richard's going to jump me here. Got a really bad right run out of that corner. A really choppy run. I might have been back on the medium tyres there for a minute. It's a bit slidey in the following the car in the dirty air. Certainly sliding around a lot more than I had anticipated or expected. Oh, sliding out big time there. Ollie with a slide out too. Quite the battle going on up ahead. So Jack Hoby's out front. We're a bit too far back, 5 seconds. Not going to be able to make up that time. We've got a yellow flag up. It's Grensterov. Oh no. Car just wants to slide around that corner and just drift off. Richard, it's not your bad, mate. It's your lobby. You can do what you want. When people do host in the lobbies like this, they realise that it's not always as easy as you think. You grab your mind all over the place. Whew. Chasing down Grenster at the end there, but one or two mistakes let me down a little bit in that one. The intents are not the easiest GR4 to drive. I think I'm going to spend a little bit of time working on this one. Getting used to it, finding some of the corners it just wants to just slide and slide and slide out. I think what we're going to do is get it turned and rotated more and then back on the power when it's straighter, rather than some of the cars I'm used to driving where I can get on the power earlier and get through. I might be wrong. It might just be a case of getting used to the car, which is the reason why we do these different things. Whoa. Ah, there we go. Joe brought me home some biscuits today. So thank you, Joe, for biscuits. That biscuit didn't last very long. That disappeared really quickly. Well, I'm going to... Oh, I want to change the car, but I don't want to change the car. I really want to go with a Vantage. There's a few people in here with the Vantage now. I really wanted to... I'm going to give him... I'm going to go with a Vantage. I'm sorry, but I'm going to go with a Vantage. Just because. I'm a bourbon fan. We're rivals, Mr. Custard Cream. I love custard creams. I like bourbons as well. For those of you that don't know, custard creams are the cream ones and bourbons are the brown ones. Both absolutely gorgeous. My favourite biscuits of all. They really are. Love them to bits. My problem is I can sit and eat a whole packet to myself in one go. Maybe that's why I look like a Teletubby. Without the telly. To just tubby, basically. Don't ask me which one. Pinky Winky, Dipsy, Lala or Poe. Please also don't ask me how I know the names of the Teletubbies. Ooh. I really should be doing this in your Tenza. You know, when I first read that, Greg, I read it wrong. I read it that I'm a bourbon fan. I thought you were talking about the drink. And then the penny dropped. Oh no, bourbon biscuit fan. Well, maybe. It's too deep. Maybe I was right the first time. Maybe it is the bourbon drink. Who knows? There's me sitting there eating the custard creams, and there's Greg sitting there drinking the bourbon. Never drink and drive, my friends. Never drink and drive. Good evening, Jonesy. Tell you what I'm going to do. I tell you what I'm going to do. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick with it. I am going to stick with it. I'm interested to see how this rides differently. Now I am on the racing medium tyres again. Ooh. Well, Aston Martin feels a lot more rapid. Ooh. 2 minutes. I'll just come in, put a set of softs on, and go out. I don't drink very rarely. There's more full moons than finding me having a beer. Mind you, I could be really pedantic, and when you say you don't drink very rarely, that means you drink a lot. Oh, I completely missed the pit line there. And a barrier collision, and another barrier collision. Am I now back on the softs? Am I on the softs? Hopefully I am. That was quite slidey on those medium tyres. Now we're on the soft. I knew we'd get the pit thingy on the way in. Oh! I think we're going to have to do some practice for these BTCC races. I really do. Indicating that at the moment. I wonder how many people haven't gone out. Jack Kobe's done a 1:24. First line. Oh no, not going to get a finish. We're on the mediums for this one. Just notice I've got traction control on as well at the moment. Assuming everybody else is on soft, this is going to be interesting for me to defend, and there will be in the BTC people on different tyres. So I could be on the mediums, they could be on the softs, could also be on the hards. So let's see what we can do. I'm assuming that most people in this one are going to be on the softs. Theoretically, Ollie should be able to walk around me, and his C-Tech's on the softs as well. He should be able to run away. I don't know what tyres they're on. So just go and see what happens. Almost slid off there. A little bit of a slide there. I'll let C-Tech off there. Hello, Borky and Hulky. So Ollie's going to try around the outside. We're going to give him a little bit of room, and then we'll squeeze. We'll put the inside through here. Well, he didn't give me a lot of room on the exit. I had to back out of that, otherwise I was going to be on the grass. Well, fair, this is what I've got to learn. I need people battling with me, going for these gaps, because that's the way it will be in the BTCC. On the grass there. Gonna lost me a bit. I want a penalty as well. Not only have I lost a few tenths, it's gonna give me a half-second penalty. Didn't even know you could get a penalty through there. Tech with the penalty also. Get a feel for this Atenza now. 1 point forward for the car behind. We'll stay over to the left hand side a little bit. That car's going to be coming through hot, so we'll let that car go. Well, if I'd known it was Mr. Kobe, I might have thought otherwise, but I've already let him through. Take some room on the outside there. He gave me a little bit more than I needed, but never mind. Or Kobe with a half second now. And Kobe with a spin or a drift. Not a spin, I thought he was going round. He didn't go around, but he did a big drift. That would have cost him. He's still got another lap to come back at us though. In fact, he's going to what's it right in front of us. Oh, that was a bit horrible through there. Going to be quick up straight in that Veyron, I would imagine, with the grunt that thing's got. Wasn't really able to get onto power very quickly there. Here he comes. We'll grab a bit of a toe. We finished that off the road, going through there as quick as we could. Kobe got second. Just an incident in third. I got fourth. C-Tech in fifth. Richard in sixth. Grants to seventh. They're starting to get to the feel for this. Just starting to get the feel for this car. I definitely feel as if I've got to work the gears more and be a little bit more careful through the corners. Just got to be a little bit more careful through the corners. And if I get the power on too fast, it tends to drift a little bit. As in not sideways drifting, but it four-wheel underscore drifting. But hopefully it was all right. C-Tech said it was tight. It was very tight. I just trying to get it rotated through the corners was difficult. But I did do that on the hard tyres. Remember the medium tyres. Remember, I don't know what car. C-Tech, what tyres were you on? And the other guys, I wonder what tyres they were on. I wouldn't be surprised if they were on softs. But if that's the case, that was quite good. I'm pleased. Racing soft. C-Tech was on soft. I was on the mediums. So theoretically, the slightly slower tyre. So pleased with that. In fact, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to change them to soft in here. No, I'm going to go hard. I want to just do a little bit hard running. As in racing hard tyre running. Hi Rita, how you doing? See how much this slides now. Through some of the corners. Has some face jumped in yet? I know he's looking to do a Barcelona in the Lambo. Oh, what a slide. This thing just does not want to rotate on the hard. Let's get that traction control off. Usually brake on the first arrow. Oh, sliding again. Woo! Oh, almost in the boat. Now, when do we were sliding? Grip reduction of track is low. Ah, but I was sliding on track. So there's no excuse for me. No excuse for me. At all. Whoa. What are these? Oh, don't walk, don't walk, don't walk. I'm reading the chat and I shouldn't be through there. Let's get down onto the main straight. Zach says, what are these tracks? Laugh at that. These, my friend, are Gran Turismo tracks that Richard is choosing. He's chosen some good ones so far. This is one that we don't do overly often. So Bessel says, out of the GR4 cars, the tends to be the least flashy. What do you mean by the least flashy? Like an understated car? I'd consider it to be training wheels for other four-wheel drive, as it isn't exactly fast or grippy. It's not particularly fast. I'll tell you, the grip has surprised me. But don't forget, we're all in the same car in the BTCC, so that levels the playing field, which is fine by me. It just means that we've got to learn to find where that grip is and not exceed it whilst also pushing it. So we're on the hard tyres now. It's not too bad once you start to get used to the slide and gathering it up. I'm suspecting the hard tyres are going to be pretty slow in the race. So the question is, which one do you take the hard tyres into? I have a bit of a strategy on the tyres, little bit of a strategy. Of course, I'm not going to share that online now. Oh, slide again. Whoa. Fine until you just ask too much of it. Not through there. Oh, barrier collision again. We don't want to be doing that. Oh, there was a car there. I'm just going to give some room. I'm not quite sure who that was. Master 3 has all the straight line speed compared to it, but not sure the grip. FF versus four-wheel drive will both struggle on hardware though. Strategy, am I missing something? Only that when we run the BTCC, you've got to be running all three compounds of tyres. One in race 1, one in race 2 and one in race 3. And it's up to you which tyre you run and when. So you could enter into a race where everybody's on hards or everybody's on softs and you're on the hards, or you could have a complete mix. Some of it will come down to the clever people where they're qualifying. So I guess if somebody qualifies really well and they think they can win the race on the softs, they'll probably go softs. And then maybe the hards on the next one, because if it's a reverse grid and they're at the front, they could use the hards to back up the pack and try and keep people behind that are then using up their softs. Or do you use your hards in the first race, get into maybe the middle of the pack, or be at the front, and then use your softs to run away? Or do you hedge your bets and you go mediums, see how things have gone, to then decide what you're going to do in race 2, and then take the other harder tyre in race 3 and just write that one off? It's so difficult to know. So hard. Because you don't know what other people are doing. You could decide to choose your trump card. You go softs on a particular race, hoping everybody else is going to go with a harder compound tyre, and then find that everybody goes soft. It's still slidey more than normal. More than some of the cars I'm used to, same through there. Oh, I'm on the racing hard tyres, no wonder I'm sliding around. Okay, so I'm actually racing on the racing hard tyres. Thought I would have been on the softs, but I didn't change them obviously in the lobby. Changed them in the pits. Okay, that's cool. This is going to be a nice little simulation. That explains why it's sliding around a bit more than I thought it would be. Oh, somebody's in the barrier. I'm in the barrier hard. I'm going to stay over to the left while people avoid me. We'll see how we go. Can we stay with these guys? Also, I've got to watch faster cars coming through. That are potentially on the quicker tyre. Like I said, I think most people will probably be on racing softs in this. I can't imagine many will be messing around with tyres like I am, if I'm honest. I could be wrong. Got where I was there. This is the one with the bump. Oh, again, a big old slide there. That was my mistake. Came off the barrier hard there and went across the track. That puts me behind Tom. Now I can't flash my lights to say hello, Tom, because we've had to disable our flashing lights in these cars. That's one of the rules of the BTCC. Oh, I nearly ran into the back of Tom there. Now I've got to get on with this because I've got 1.5 second penalty. Tom will go flying by me at a great rate of knots. And we've only got a lap and a bit to go. So a penalty on this track with only 3 laps hurts if you're going to take your penalty on lap 2 or 3. Well, you wouldn't be taking it on lap 1, would you? So it's going to have to be lap 2 or 3. Sliding again through here on the hard tyres. Right, so we can see how much we're struggling on the hard tyres compared to the other guys, so how much slower they are. So that is useful to know. Oh, what a slide. Whoa. We've got a nice little bump off of somebody on the way out of that. Some of the guy's clearly not realising I'm on the slower tyre. Just see how some of the cars just coming back at me. Oh, big old slide through there. That car's going in the gravel though. Try and get up to speed again. Woo, without sliding into the barrier again. Where's GT? Just a little bit further back. And we managed to punch a bit of a hole between the two of us. But it's good to experience this car on these different tyres. You can see we're 18-19 seconds off the pace. We did get a 1.5 second penalty. That's going to result in probably a 2.5 second. We've got a big bang there. Yeah, we're going to be careful with these tyres in this car. So again, I think possibly you either want to run this on a track. Doesn't matter about the track, ignore that. My mind was wandering and I'm going down an avenue that's completely rubbish. Just forget that, because we're going to go on the same track for each of the 3 tyres. Oh, you can hear the tyres squealing through there, complaining massively. Where I was again. Or if I caught Banana Joe there with netcode, it just strained him up. Yeah, okay. Not easy on those tyres. Let me just go and sort out that alarm clock that's going. I'll be back in just a second. Joe, is that your alarm? Oh, you're gone. You all right? You need to book your thing. Right, sorry about that. Let's just come back. Ooh. Okay, where are we? Richard's had enough for hosting. Richard, do you want me to host for a bit? I'm happy to host. Okay. Has anybody seen... Right. Anybody seen Unfazed? Is he around? I know he wanted to do a Barcelona in the Lambo. I'm not sure if he's around. We've still got very, very few people. Is that? Yeah. Okay. What I'm going to do is let's just create a room. Should we do this public or private? Can I get a thumbs up for private? And a thumbs down for friends only. What do you guys want? Hello, Carl. Hello, Mitch. Long time. Hope all is well. Everything is well. Thank you. Oh, Unfazed has got a lobby up. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Unfazed has got a lobby up. There we go. We're jumping into Unfazed. Right, I'm assuming that we're going to be GR3s this time. Yeah, cool. Got an evening of no hosting. Just what I needed today. This is just what I needed. But we are now back into the GR3s. What have I got as far as... Okay, low. Oh, got a bit of a glitch from Robin there, I think. Wow. Ouch. That hurt. I think that bit of grass needed cutting badly. No, Rita, it's my job. I've got it back. We can cut the grass together, my friend. I'll leave a bit for you. I'll cut the middle. I'll leave you to do the edges. Or do you want me to do the edges and you do the middle? You're going to do the middle, I'll do the edges. Gotcha. I'm just going to have to head back to the van to get the scrimmer. just to sort the edges out. Incidentally, I hate cutting edges. So you've chosen wisely. You do realise now that I'm in what on Phased is going to put us in next. Barcelona in the Lamborghini. You just know it. He's just been waiting for me to join to go to Barcelona. Barcelona, we're off to sunny Spain. In the Lambo, to crash it a lot again. Barcelona, we're off to sunny Spain to race in the Lamborghini and to experience a heck of a lot of pain. Barcelona, we're off to sunny Spain. I don't know. We might do Barcelona, we might not. Who knows? Who knows what's in the black magic box? Can I just say a huge thank you to Richard and for Unfazed for hosting lobbies this evening. I really was not in the mood for it earlier on. And this is just the tonic that I needed. And I'm completely out of kilter with the chat as well. And normally I try and keep up with every single chat. I haven't been. Just out here having fun. Seconds off the leaders. Oh, a bit too deep there. And a certain young lady comes out in front of me. I was going to use a slipstream there. I think she backed out to let me go behind. I nearly ran. Oh, that could have been embarrassing. Oh, round we go, don't go off. Starting soon. Good luck, everybody. Whoa! What was that, my friend? Was Jack Kobe trying to dive bomb me? Was that a dive gone bomb? Was that a dive bomb gone wrong? That's a bit of a tongue twister. Looked like a rocket propelled grenade gone by me. I can't get my words out tonight. I cannot get my words out tonight at all. God, it's hot and sticky today. It's been beautiful here in the UK. Really lovely day. I was just wondering whether I should do a Kobe on that and just fly through 1,000,000 miles an hour. Like, no, we're qualifying. That's what happens when the old Kobe juice goes a bit wrong. massive boost. Car physically takes off. Oh, we've got. He's gone around in the gravel, it looks like. Jack Kobe, there's no stingers out. I have asked the marshals to put the stingers out. You don't need to swerve around them right now, mate. When the marshals do put the stingers out, you all won't know about it. Because I've got a secret squirrel. They'll know when to do that. Marshals, throw the squirrel. Oh, not in front of me. Getting staff these days. Whoa! I nearly dropped it there. Where's Mr. Kobe going? He's making sandcastles. Nobody tell him it's very difficult to make sandcastles with gravel. You put the gravel in the box and it all falls apart when you tip it out. Obviously he's not aware of that fact. Oh no, I know what it is. He's dived through the gravel to get his car loaded up with gravel, artificial ballast, to give us all a chance. Isn't he a really nice gentleman? That's so considerate, Mr. Cody. Just don't tell him about the sand that I've had put in the petrol tank of his car. That will kick in halfway through the race. Pretty good on that corner. Try harder. That's better staying off that curve down there. Oh my gosh, I needed a Kobe and joined him in the gravel there. I don't need any extra ballast, thank you very much. I'm big enough and fat enough and heavy enough myself. I don't need any extra ballast. Oh no, we're off. We're off, we're off, we're off, we're off. Yeah, I'll spin this one to let Richard go. Oh. Right, we've got 1 minute. I'll be back in just a second. Okay, that's all right. Oh, quite a lot of people, 16 people in this one. What we got just while we're doing this? We've got Greg White, Zach of Room, don't know who he is. Richard Source of Phoenix, don't know who he is. Jack Fury, Unfazed, Jonesy, Robin Rizza, don't know who that is. Me, Hulky, Borky, Pega Ose, don't know who that is. Dr. Forcool, don't know who that is. Jack Kobe, Rita, Daywalker, so quite a few. Not sure who that is. So, the good old mix of cars. We've got the Supra, the F-Type, Another Supra 458, another Supra, a Beetle, Hurricane, Beetle, Nismo, Suzuki, Vantage, another Supra 458, GT3 Endurance M6, another M6. So we've got one non-runner in this one. Oh, Jack Kobe got rammed off, and then somebody says, laugh out loud. Who was that? Dean, good evening, good evening, good evening. Who rammed you off, Jack? Who decided to ram you off? We'll have to watch out. German fella, he's gone now. Ah, okay, cool. I was going to say, I have to watch out for him. Right, here we go. 5 laps. Can we hook up those 2 corners? Goodness only knows. Goodness only knows whether we can. We shall try. That's why I was in the gravel. I then went back in, so I didn't get in the way of people whilst typing in game chat. I was too busy. I didn't see you. I did nearly join you in the next one though. Oh. Unfazed nearly caught me out with the false start check then. We didn't have that on just now. Or pick your way through this lot, if you can. One word. Runs brings to mind. Whoa! To build my confidence in the GR3 a little bit. Jones is still there. Whoa! Page was a bit slow through there. Nearly caught me out and nearly rammed him. something. Quite the battle going on up front. White, Jacoby, Richard Source involved with that one, I think. And there's quite the battle going on up ahead in front of me. Jones is just catching. At the moment, I can't quite get into the mix and get closer. Jones is still 2.5 seconds down the road. I'm pulling away slightly, I think, every lap. Two going side by side up there. As hard as I can. I'm just about staying with the guys up front. No, half second there. Just as I say that, the commentator's curse kicks in. Curse myself, I'm off there too. It's going to be another one. Robin's got a half, 3 seconds. That gets me up to 8th. Jonesy just a bit too quick for me. He was catching guys up front, but look at the penalties. 1 for Drap Fury, 1 for Jonesy, 1 for me, 3 for Robin, 1 for Borky. We're all collecting penalties. Collecting penalties like they're going out of fashion, all of us. And unfortunately, I think that Unfazed ended up bailing on that one. Good evening, Ray. This is the problem when you are hosting, that yeah, you get all of this shenanigans you got to worry about. When you're not hosting, you can just race and enjoy it, and that's what I wanted to do this evening. So Unfazed, yeah, I kicked someone no nonsense in my lobby. The problem is you know, you end up coming out of the race to kick somebody and it wrecks your race as well, and I just wanted to race this evening, so thankfully, Richard and now Unfazed have both taken over the lobby for me, and it's enabling me just to race and chill and just do what I needed to do, which was relax. It's hard running lobbies. It is hard hosting them. Jack says, fun one to watch back, that one. Borky, the guy that was behind me punted you off just in case. At Arita. But yeah, just this is what I needed. This is what I needed, just to relax and chill after today. I can't believe it's 10 o'clock already. Where has the time gone? The time's just vanishing. Now, let me guess. Barcelona in the Lambo. Barcelona in the Lamborghini. Oh, no, 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 it's not. It's not. We're going Maggiore full course, which, of course, a lot of them was running over the weekend, doing a lot of laps around here. So I could struggle here. I could struggle here. Ray, haven't got a clue. I'm not running this one tonight. It is Unfazed that's running this. So it could be whatever. I'm assuming, I know that Unfazed likes the GR3s and we did GR4s with Richard. So I'm going to assume it's going to stay GR3s. I don't know. I don't have a clue. I am not in control. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving not being in control. Just going with the flow, enjoying the racing. Now, some of these guys are going to be very, very quick around here. Did not do the Nations over the weekend. This is not a track I'm overly used to running. So we should get munched up, spat out, and otherwise completely obliterated around here, if I'm honest. I'm trying to learn from Jack Kobe, but he's just disappearing in a cloud of dust. Well, I say a cloud of dust, there is no dust. It's just disappearing. He's gone, man. He's absolutely vanished. There's going to be some people that are going to be very, very quick through this little complex and not picking up track limits like I am. Really needed Kobe in front of me to learn from. Alas, he decided to bin it. Just at the wrong time. Ugh. Oh no, the track goes this way. This is a different Maggiore course to the one we did earlier. To finish. No. Oh, quali. Okay. Yeah, they were changed a lot, Jack Kobe. A lot of people are saying that you no longer need traction control with the GR3s. because they handle so much better. I still drive with traction control 1, but a lot of people are saying you shouldn't. I think there was quite a lot of changes to them. Where did I brake for that corner? Probably the best I've ever done that corner. Not so much that one. So we tried proving unphased steering right and turning traction control off, or binned it. There we go. Mr. Kobe's in my car. He's in the BMW. Mind you, that was, I think, the car to be in around here at the weekend, from all accounts. Arguably, I am in the wrong car. It's not the OP car. Quite a few people did well. Reed's got a second. Who'd have got a first? She got really aggressively punched it off, and then still managed to get a second, which I thought was incredible. Few people with low sixes, which was really good. But it was nice to see some people doing well. So for now, I am chasing down this OP car in front of me, driven by one of the fastest guys in our lobbies, Mr. Cody. Chucking this Aston Martin around all over the shop. Try and stay with him. Oh no, we've got half second. Not sure what I got that half second for, but that is going to wreck it, because we're not going to get more time for another lap. It's just one flyer. Well, it might be 2 flyers, but it won't be 2 for me, because that one is scrapped because of the penalty. The next one will be rubbish because of the serving the penalty, so unfortunately I have scuppered myself big time. I think I'm slow anyway. Did a 2 minute. Some of the guys are a good 2-3 seconds faster than me. We are going to struggle with this one from the back, I feel. get another one in. Oh, we're in the wall now as well. We're out of trouble. Wildly off the pace. Oh, wildly off the pace. 4 seconds off of Jack Kobe. How would you talk? Go to bed. All right. It's on the yeah.
He has it next to him.
Yeah, but I'll let you give it to him. Oh, do you want to go on? Yeah, then. Come on, up you go. Go on then, in your bed. Go on. All right, where are we? Oh, just in time. Just in time. Whew. It was a bit close. Oh, didn't see Borky going down through there. C-Tech through there. No need for him to have backed out on that. He made the corner. I think that was me. Just didn't see him on the radar. Didn't think he was that close. Could be a penalty, I think. It might be. Going to drop me down behind C-Tech. Whenever that kicks in. It's a shame we were doing okay until that point. Can't quite catch Jonesy though. Most of the other guys are away, but like I said, we're not in the we're not used to running this track. A lot of them would have been running this over the weekend. So not doing too bad in 6th at the moment. And I think C-Tech is going to punish me for the track limits in a moment. Where is he? All in all, not too disappointed with that. Could have been better. 14 seconds off of Jack Kobe though. 1.6 ahead of Unfazed and Greg White 3.3 back. Richard with a 1 second in 4th. Jonesy got 5th and I got 6th. I'm relatively happy with that. C-Tech says held back was my fault, I think. I wasn't sure. Ray, I'm away. Just want to pop in, say hello and drop a like and a share. It's been emotional as always. Thank you, Ray. Really appreciate that. Oh, Jack Kobe playing with Unfazed. Just want to see how many times I could overtake you. Now, what would be impressive, Jack, is if you overtook, went round, overtook again, went round, overtook again and went round, overtook again and went round. That would be impressive. That would be super impressive. But yeah, struggled with that one a little bit. It's a good track. I like that track. It's growing on me, but it's not one I know overly well. Borky, Mitchell, I think I hit you off, but I wasn't sure, though I saw you still on the track after I passed you. No, I think it was a good... I didn't see you behind me. It was down into that dip, and you broke really late. You went through. There was a little nudge of doors, but we both made the corner. It was a good pass. I just didn't see you on the radar. I think it was a good... I would put that down as a good pass. My take of a dive bomb is if you dive bomb, you hit the other person so hard that they go wide, and then you don't leave space on the outside. That, I think, is a dive bomb. If the door's open like it was, and I didn't see you there, I didn't realise you were that close, and you take advantage of the door being open, that's racing. That is racing. So, thumbs up on that, my friend. You taught me a lesson. You taught me a lesson. You taught me good. And I say thank you to everybody that has hosted the races, Richard and Unfazed this evening. Personally, I just needed a chill. I needed to get away from everything and just race and do my own thing. I just didn't want to host tonight. So thank you ever so much for jumping in, you two. I really, really, really appreciate it, especially last minute. C-Tech says the other long version of this track is brilliant. Oh, let me get used to this one first. A lot of fun. Nice thing is when you're not hosting, you can just chill, relax, and just enjoy it. Unfortunately, Unfazed had to bail on one to kick somebody. Richard ran the same race twice. Not a problem with that, but just showing it's just when you've got all the buttons and everything going on and you're thinking what you're doing, very, very easy to make little mistakes. Jonesy says the reverse is horrific. But no, it's been good. It's been good. And Richard, you didn't make a mistake. You meant to run it twice. You enjoyed it so much. You wanted to run it a second time. Never apologise when you're hosting. And I need to make the same bit of advice as well. That track is all about carrying the speed, says Jack Kobe. Okay, where are we off to now? I'm going to have to be careful. It's a smashy bashy because I put my other wheel away for the minute. Although I might have to get it out. But I can't today. So I might just have to keep my thumbs out the way if we're doing that one. Right, what car are we in? I'm assuming GR3. Oh, no, we're not. We're not. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, I get to do it. And Faye says, yes, Jack, relax. Even I, as a demigod, make mistakes sometimes. Hi, Sir Orby. Good evening, Mitch and fellow racers. Good evening, my friend. Good evening, good evening, good evening. But I got to do an unface, which is what he does to me. He goes, Morgan, when I make a mistake. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Go with this one. Oh, there's a lot of NSX concepts in here. A lot of NSX concepts. Right, where are we? Okay, this is going to be a smashy one, I think. Got all the limits off. GR2s. Slipstream strong. Okay. Bums out the way, Mitchell. They're everywhere. Come on, Hoagie. cars in first. We've now got Jacoby up front in first, Greg White chasing, but we've then got Rita in third and I'm in fourth. But this is in the mix here. There's a lot of wheel riding going on, which is not normally allowed. But I think some of the rules have gone out the window here. First to last. Oh my word. We got roughed up. I think we got picked on, boys and girls. we got picked on. Can we get back into this with just the amount of time that we've got left? I think possibly not. Got wrecked out right at the last moment, right at the wrong time. Seconds off the leader. Time to make up. Try. Fifth. Fifth in the end. Fifth in the end. That's not too bad. Fifth isn't it? But we were first. And we got smashed to pieces. We didn't just get smashed a little bit. We got smashed, and we got. I think that I probably got the record. I got the record for the most amount of spins. Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh, what a lot of fun! What a lot of fun! As I think Richard's gone, hasn't he? Yeah. So I'm just going to say, unfazed. Thank you for hosting, and also Richard, thank you for hosting earlier on. I needed it. I need to get away and a reset. We'll be back to normal tomorrow. But I really appreciate you guys just for taking over the reins, as it were, for tonight. Who won that? Just have interest. Jack Covey won it. Rita in second. Borky in third with the fastest lap. Drat Fury fourth. I got fifth. Jonesy sixth. Greg in seventh, and C-Tech in eighth. It's not about who wins that one. It's just having fun. Looks like C-Tech is setting one up. A Mazda room. I'm happy to do a few more. It's 11:15. But thank you to Unfazed. Oh. Yeah, I enjoyed it. was fun, really good fun. So I'm just going to wait for Seed Tech to open one. Mazda Touring. So what? What? Oh, that's interesting. I guess I won't be running anymore until I have sorted out my access. That's caught me out. That has caught me out. I can't race. Interesting. I thought it ran out on the 15th. I will have to pop to the shops tomorrow and get myself sorted out. I can't join. I can't join. No, and I'm not going to do it through here. Yeah, no, I'm going to do it a different way. I can't put it on a phone bill because the phone is business phone. It's not my phone. So I can't do that. I can't do the phone, and I'm not putting my credit card in. I refuse to do that. Speedy had the same just now. Oh, that's not fair. That's not fair. I thought it would have come in at 12 o'clock. No, not going to do that. Not going to do that. Oh. Oh, I thought I was going to get the million. I thought I was going to get the million. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, not going to do that. Not going to do that. There's a reason why I'm not going to use credit card and payroll on here. Not going to do it. I know how I'm going to do it. I shall pop to the shops tomorrow. I will get a card and top up my wallet because my wallet is too empty. I did know that it was coming up. I just didn't get to do it over the weekend, and today ran away with me. But I thought it was the 15th. I didn't realise it was today. And I thought it would take me up to midnight anyway. So there we go. Nope, not. I'm not going to be pushed into doing it. I know how I'm going to do it. I know how I'm going to do it. And so there we go. So I'm waiting for. Are there any? I'm waiting for some offers to be on as well. But there we go. But there we go. So it's going to be a fairly early one tonight, I'm afraid. But we will be back tomorrow. We definitely will be back tomorrow. I'm just going to let everybody know. That'll be one of the first things that I will do tomorrow. Go out and get that sorted out. And then we will be good to go. So for now, I will bid you all a good night. I am afraid. Well, I will when I can type properly. But CTech has got the lobby up, so please pop across and join him. And I will be back here at 8 o'clock tomorrow for more of the same. One of the other things that I do need to do is there is a challenge that has been thrown down to me. Somebody has thrown a challenge down to me, and I can't remember which one it is now. Bear me a second. Did I take a photograph of it? Okay, so we're looking at the Sylvia Sisters race at Tokyo. So we've got the Sylvia Sisters. at which, I don't know which Tokyo it is. We'll find out in a moment. The Sylvia Sisters, this one here. So when I did my original video, it was just over the 500. And somebody said, oh, it's easy to do it in that car with, because I did it in this one here, which was at 500 and something. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go meet, let's see what we can do to get this down to the 500. And then, like I said, somebody's wanted me to do a video on this. So that's 477. Let's just take the power strips back off a bit. 583. I think that is going to be basically about it. Oh, fiddlesticks. I always do that. Right. Now, I could go faster on the hard tyres. There's not too many. There's not too many corners. Should we do this on the hard tyres, I wonder? So if we do this on the hard, which I don't even have. So let's go for the... could even do it on the sports soft. Let's do it on the racing hard tyres. What does that give me back? PP. Gives me back a bit more. Let's give this a whirl and see what happens. I need to make sure I'm on the hard settings. That's the other thing. Let's just double check. So we're on the hard. Let's just see how close we can get. I'll need to record the video separately. But let's see what we can do. Should be interesting. I just bring the shopping trip. I should do that. There's a lot of people have been DMing me about this. To say, can't do it on the 500 PP on the hard settings. It's just too difficult. So what I'm going to try and do is to find a car and tune that we can do it in, but just look at the cars just disappearing. Sports tyres potentially. That would give me a load more back. We're getting absolutely mullered here. Let's exit out of there. forgive me. Still way over. This is a Sylvia K. Maybe we need to try a different one. What's wrong in? What I might have to do is run the race and see what the winner's in. Maybe. Sylvia K, both flying by. Tire or fuel or anything, there's no strategy. Ooh. Slipstream in this guy. I need to stay out of these walls. Definitely don't want to go any lower on the tyres. I think he's still going away from me. had to work hard on this one. What on earth are the leaders in? I know I've hit the wall a few times, which is going to slow me down massively. What on earth are the leaders in? Be here all night trying to do this one. Need to work out my braking points, turning points and stuff at the moment. Just trying to chuck it around. So Sato and Sato, what are they in? What are they driving? Is this going to be one of those ones where you need nitrous or something? I wonder. So they're in the K Aero. What am I in? Can't remember. Oh. The K Aero, Spec R, K Aero, K Aero S14. This is interesting. This is probably where you've got to start getting into aero and stuff, I would guess. Which is where I tend to get a little bit out of my depth, as many of you will know. So I put nitrous on. That is going to whack up the old. I can't get the nitrous in there anyway. Let's just try it without nitrous. I think we're going to need nitrous on this to do this one. Look at these cars going past me like I'm standing still. I've only just started the race. because they're really fast out of the corners, but then slow through the actual corners themselves. Whoa, that was bad. Let's see how far we can get without the nitrous. Wall again. How much boost affects the PP? Yeah, I don't do engine swaps. Don't really want to go that route. I'd rather do it without an engine swap if I can find a route. I think nitrous is the way to go. Although PD are pushing engine swaps. In the wall again. 15 seconds, pushing as hard as I can. 15 seconds off is just, that's not happening. That's not happening. Let's just see what happens if we go for the nitrous on it. But Michael, welcome, and you are right. I think that the nitrous is, the engine swap is probably going to be the way to go. But for a minute, let's just dive in here and have a little look. Oh, don't want to do that. Just do it over in the other one. Come on, where are we? So the nitrous at 50 has only pushed it up a tiny little bit. Right, how much of the nitrous can we use during this race? Sometimes you can just lean on the nitrous in these. Oh, we're going in there way too fast now. Depend on how much nitrous we use and where we use it. Just before the big long straights, I think is the point to use it. Got to get it slowed down. I need a better braking zone for that corner, but worry about that later. Let's just retry that. Beginning of those chevrons. Use 1/3 of my nitrous doing that first race, that first lap. Headway on the leader, are we? Sorry, mate. Big slide. Work on these braking points. Leader's still 9 seconds down the road. It's insane. It's got the engine swap, isn't it? Stay out the walls. Nitrous is gone. We've only got fourth. And we're still a country mile off the leader. Michael, beginning to think you're alright. Engine swap. But what would you swap it? I don't know anything about engine swaps. Nothing at all. Look at that. The K Aero is the top 4. But we are still 10 seconds behind the leader. Still 10 seconds. So, need to stay out the walls more. You've got to stay out the walls. Bit bad. Let's try that again. Oh, okay, catching cars through the chicane bit there's going to be a bit iffy. Is this even possible? I don't know. Rotated. Use the light just on here. Complete the slipstream. doing. No, I'm going to come back to this another time. I think that the engine swap, as much as I hate it, it's going to be the only way to do this. But given I have no clue which engine to drop in, don't know. I'll have to do some research. So, there's a few of you who've been asking me about this one. If you're watching, this is going to have to be a work in progress, and this just goes to show that very, very often it takes me a long old while to do these. I don't do them in 5 minutes. Some of them. So I am going to leave it there. I'm going to say thank you ever so much to everybody that's watched this evening, and I'll be back at 8 o'clock tomorrow with some maybe daily races, maybe I'll be doing some lobby races. We'll see, but I'll be back at 8 o'clock tomorrow. For now, thanks very much for watching. Bye bye.